Hello, everybody. Welcome to the afternoon cup of joy with me, Teri Angel. I'm so happy to see you all here. Come on in, grab a seat, and let's have some joy together. That's what this show is all about, finding that place of joy within you. So when you find the show, help me share it out. I'm going to do a little sharing right now before we really get into anything. I'm just going to find it and share it. And let's see if anybody's on yet. Not yet. Okay. Well, we really get it. Didn't want it to make noise. I just want to share it. It's not going to let me. Okay. This is the challenge that I have with Facebook. so if you're seeing it, and if you can, please share it out. Okay, I'll give it one more try before I give up. I'm not giving up. I'm too stubborn to give up. There we go. I shared it and put it into some of the groups. Let's get our P's in here gathering together on this Sunday afternoon. Okay, we are on. It's on to have a show today. And I see a few people have found us. Hi, Mary Crincoli. So glad that you are here. Thinking that our Sundays really do well when y'all come in to get a message from Spirit. That's what I'm hearing today. What message from Spirit do you need in your life today? But first, hi, Blue Jean. Woohoo! Oh, you're calling in our Deirdre. Yes, indeed. Let's get her in here. So I'm writing down the names as you all came in, and we'll see how far we get for hearing from Spirit today. I think it's just going to be the angels. I don't think there's going to be any cards drawn. Just some angel messages for everybody. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center and slow down the breathing. That's the second part. And then the third part is to add in love. That's the ingredient to have a heart-brain connection. So slowing it down, adding in love, pulling somebody in your heart to love on. Just pull them in, think of them, think of their face if you know what that looks like. Think of their big heart if you know what that feels like. And just give some love out to each other right now. And Blue, you were successful. You called in our Deirdre. Hi, darling. And Kelly joined us. Hi, sweet Kelly. Glad you're here. Okay, so now we say the affirmations. And Deirdre is going to let us know how many days in a row we have been saying those affirmations. I am enough. I am worthy. I am a spark of the divine. I am healthy. I am happy. Miracles show up every day. Opportunities appear everywhere. And I love myself. That's a biggie. And I thought that was you, my Kelly Bach. Welcome, welcome. And Deirdre said that was day 370 of doing those affirmations together. Isn't that amazing? You know, it's like we're getting ready on Friday to celebrate 6 years as a spiritual family. 6 years of being a pea in the pea pod. Can you believe that? To me, that is a miracle. And it blows my mind when I think about all the things that have happened over the last 6 years, and how in the midst of a shutdown, in the midst of a pandemic, we came together. We did that. The angels told me to put out the call to do a check-in. And we've been checking in for 6 years now. So do a little check-in. How you doing? How are you today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon? It's rainy here where I'm at. I have been following Dr. Don's advice for me because my vitamin D level has been running a little low. And he said, go out, spend 15 minutes getting sunshine on your body, on your face, on your soul, and it'll make a big difference. And it does. I can feel it. So I went to go outside to get some sunshine, and it was liquid sunshine. Don't think that was what he had in mind. So it's okay. Everything is working perfectly. Kathleen Loso, thank you for joining us. And Deirdre says, 6 years feels like 6 lifetimes ago. Yeah, a lot has happened in those 6 years. I have traversed back and forth across the United States. Probably, I'm thinking 6 times. I know 5 times I've gone coast to coast, up and down. I have met many of you in person. I've got pea hugs from just about everybody. And I have just thoroughly enjoyed this life. I love what I do. I love bringing peace into an area. I love the land blessings. I love the water blessings. Talking about peace with people, introducing them to the concept that peace begins inside of me. It truly does. Kathleen, you're in the right place. This is a place of healing. This is a place where you can come and say, lift me up. I've got something going on. Would you please help me, pray for me, send healing to me? We have a Reiki grid that our Blue Jean oversees, and lots of healing takes place when a name is placed in that grid. So Blue Jean, please put Kathleen Loso in that grid that you have. And Deirdre says, I'm getting acquainted with my vibration plate. Walking after 10 minutes of that makes my legs feel like jelly. I just got off of it for a 15-minute shakedown, Deirdre. And I know exactly what you mean, but I can feel it making such a difference. It really makes a difference. My muscles are getting tighter. They're really holding me up a lot better when I get on that vibration plate, because it's exactly what my body needs. Jennifer Langren, hi darling. Deirdre says, I've grown younger since we first got together, and love does heal everything. It does heal everything. And also, we look younger when we feel younger. Process that thought, that if you are in your mind are happy, you're joyful, you're at peace, you're content, your outer body is going to show that. Your smile is going to reflect that. So thank you, Deirdre, for that compliment. I will take that. I have a birthday coming up in August, so I'll remember that you said that when it comes to my birthday. All right. So Sundays are a time for messages. Let's see if I can read that angel message from last night. Let me go there and see what they had to say to us. Oh, yes, I think we all need to hear this today. The angel message is called Be Invincible. And the angels had me play with a picture of myself as a superhero angel of Earth, sending peace into the Earth planet. So if you saw that picture on Facebook, um, just laugh with me. just just give a little giggle at Teri dressed up as a superhero, because that's what it was all about. And Blue says, so funny. I walked in from an early morning March snowstorm and wondering if there was someone out there on a beautiful crystalline winter day, something I never did before. Hopped online and found you. Then I harassed you until you came here. You weren't harassing me. I felt the love in that phone call. And it made me think about um, when we don't hear from someone, or even if you do, if you see people every day online or in person, reach out, give a call. I was listening to a little blurb, I guess, on YouTube about Freddie Mercury. Freddie, I absolutely love Queen. I love the music. I loved his voice. Um, I loved his spirit because I could really feel into what he felt so deeply. But in that talk about Freddie, it shared how he and his father didn't speak for like 30 years. His father was very difficult, and Freddie did have a very difficult life. So after 30 years of not speaking, something happened, and it created an energy in Freddie of wanting to hear his father's voice. So he called him just out of the blue after 30 years of not speaking. And they were on the phone for maybe a minute. He said his dad wanted to know if he was okay. And he said, yeah, I'm okay. So you never know what's happening in someone's world. You never know why. Maybe they made that phone call to you. But sit with the energy. Just reach out. That's my message to everyone today. Just reach out. Get in touch with those that you care about. The message from the angels is be invincible. When you know yourself, you are empowered. When you accept yourself, you are invincible. And that's a quote from Tina Lifford. There is a quiet strength that emerges when we truly begin to know ourselves. It's not something that comes from the outside world, nor does it arrive through the approval of others. It is born from an intimate relationship with our own soul. When you know yourself, you are able to make better choices about everything, from the small decisions like what to have for breakfast to the bigger questions such as what path to follow in life. Self-awareness becomes a compass guiding you through the twists and turns of daily living. Yet many of us have spent years disconnected from that inner compass. I know I certainly did. There were times in my life when decision making felt overwhelming. Instead of trusting my inner knowing, I would procrastinate. I would wait and hope that somehow the decision would be made for me. Perhaps someone else would step in. Perhaps circumstances would push me in a direction. In truth, I was giving my power away. And every time I did that, something inside of me felt smaller. The angels often remind us that self-awareness is essential to inner peace. When we do not know ourselves, we look outward for answers that can only be found within. We listen to the opinions of others instead of the quiet whisper of our own soul. Even when my intuition clearly showed me what the best decision was, I somehow struggled to express it. I worried about how others might react. I questioned whether my inner voice was right, and that doubt created hesitation. But something beautiful happens when we begin to truly accept ourselves. Acceptance does not mean perfection. It means embracing every aspect of who we are, the strengths, the flaws, the lessons, and the growth. When we stop trying to become someone else and instead honor who we already are, a profound sense of freedom arises. It took me many years to reach that place of self acceptance. When I finally did, something shifted within me. The need for approval faded. The fear of making the wrong decision softened. I realized that every step I had taken, even the missteps, had led me exactly where I needed to be. Self knowledge empowers us, self acceptance makes us unstoppable. Because once you truly know and accept yourself, no outside voice can define your worth. Dear angels, how do we truly come to know and accept ourselves so that we can live empowered lives? Dear ones, you come to know yourselves not through striving, but through listening. Within you lives a magnificent being of light who has always known the truth of who you are. This inner presence speaks through intuition, through feelings, and through the gentle nudges that guide you toward what brings peace to your heart. When you ignore this voice, you feel confusion. When you honor it, you feel alignment. Self acceptance begins the moment you release the illusion that you must be perfect. You were never meant to arrive as a finished masterpiece. You came as an evolving work of divine artistry. Each experience, each challenge, and each decision adds a brushstroke to the canvas of your soul. Do not judge the unfinished painting. Celebrate the process. When you embrace yourself fully, your wisdom and your wounds, your courage and your vulnerability, you reclaim the power that was always yours. In that moment, you become invincible, not because nothing can touch you, but because nothing can diminish the truth of who you are. Know yourself, accept yourself, and watch how effortlessly your light begins to guide the world around you. The angels whisper, you were never meant to become someone else. You came here to remember who you already are. Know yourself, and you reclaim your power. Accept yourself, and nothing can dim your light. You are already magnificent. We see it. Now it's time for you to see it too. So, angels and peas, today I promise to be invincible. That's the word of the day. So, who's with me? Who says, today I choose to be invincible? And when you accept yourself fully, that's what you are. That's what happens. There's a shift, there's a change that takes place. So being invincible, like it said, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have struggles, you're not going to have challenges. It means you know yourself. You honor yourself. Darlene, thank you for showing up. Oh, yay, you got your workbook. Yes, yes. Those rays that I'm teaching about, there's workbooks to go along with the teaching. So thank you that. Deirdre says, I can remember the first time I heard Queen. It was 1973, and I still listen to the old Queen and the newish Queen. You know, I haven't listened since Adam started singing the lead. I love Adam. I have nothing against him. It's just, I want to hear Freddie's voice. I want to hear him with all the passion, all of the oomph that he gives to those songs. That's what I want to hear. And that's what I play when I play Queen. I play the originals. I'm sure Adam's doing a great job. They wouldn't have chosen him otherwise. But yeah, Freddie is something else. Darlene, writing your name down. I'm going to do as many short little messages as I can from the angels. Kelly says, I learned about reaching out to others after becoming sick and realizing how few people reached out to me once I had to retreat from the world. Well, Kelly, you have a family right here. We love you. We honor you. We thank you for being a P for peace, and we appreciate you. Pat Moss came in. I miss you, my Pat, and please give your sister a big hug from me. I miss you both. And self love makes us able to truly love others. Amen, Kelly. I'm in total agreement with that. And Deirdre is choosing to be invincible for all the days. She just decided that. I am so happy about that decision. And Kathleen says, I love Queen. I play the originals also. What's your favorite Queen song? Let's do that. That will be something fun. So, who has a favorite Queen song? I love them all. I love every song that they've done. But you know, when I think about their songs, I really love the song Somebody to Love. Somebody to Love carries a huge energy with it. And so I play that one. If I'm going to just pick one Queen song, that's the one I want to play. My fun Queen song is Bohemian Rhapsody. There you go, Darlene. She likes that one. Yes, Bohemian Rhapsody. And I saw that movie 3 times and I cried every time I saw it, just so you know. The backstory of Queen and Freddie and all the struggles and the triumphs. That was Freddie Mercury. Darlene, you got your pony cards today. They are beautiful. Yes, they are. Anybody else have a Queen song that talks to you or speaks to you? Kathleen says, it's very true because I'm not feeling well at all and my phone does not ring. Oh dear. Mine goes through phases like that as well. So I'm glad it rang today when my blue jean called me. So I was very, very, very happy to hear Blue's voice on the other end of the line. We will rock you. Oh, yes. We will rock you, and we are the champions. We Are the Champions is a song I sang with my team when we won a championship in darts. And I'm going to go see some of my dart friends this coming weekend. They'll be here in town gathering for a little tournament. So I'm going to pop in there. Jennifer, if you're still listening, I think it's Saturday at Brady's. So let's go. Come on, go with me. Sue worked 12 hours yesterday and the same today, and she certainly deserves a hug. She deserves a hug every day. So, yes, please send her all my love. And here comes somebody. Gracie! Let's see if we can see you more fully. There you are, my darling. Hello, hello, hello.
How are you? Oops.
I'm great. I don't know if I said hello to Tammy. Tammy Fisk has joined us. Hello, Miss Tammy. We're still on board to do that October retreat by you, Tammy, in Virginia Beach. And right now we have our Grace Isis. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming in. Uh-oh, I'm not hearing you anymore.
Oops.
Speak, Gracie, speak.
Okay, now?
Yes, I hear you now. That's a thumbs up.
Thank you. I thought let me jump in and say hello because I'm home and I too appreciate this platform and the P energy and I've missed you all immensely. Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
Gracie. Yes, Deirdre says we've missed you, Gracie, and Gracie, yay! um, I'm so glad you're here. So, Gracie, it's Sunday. How are you doing, first of all? Are you okay?
I'm doing well because I begin my day from the inside. I begin it with consciousness and I begin it with God. And that sets the tone for my day. That the
Yes.
day shapes itself for me. So I'm happy about that. I'm still dealing with hands. But you know what? All is well. I'm on schedule, Grace's schedule, and God's schedule, and P's schedule.
Oh, Gracie, I just want to reach through that screen and give you a big old hug right now. And
I
that'll have to do me for now until we see each other again in the physical.
I received it. Thank you. How are you, Teri?
And Mary says, Gracie, you did a great job filling in for Teri. And yes, she did, didn't she?
Thank you.
Thank you, my Gracie, and you and Kathy and Jim. I really appreciate all the help while I was away.
It was a joy. Thank
Yeah. And there's Blue Jean says, right on, Grace Isis. Blue is in the house.
That's right. That's right. I'm here. And my favorite Queen song was, well, there were a lot of them. There was another one, Bites the Dust, but I think it was I Want to Be Free. And he was just a great guy, and he just showed, right, that he came from two different worlds. He was
Mhm.
Iranian, so there was that upbringing that he had, and then here he is in
Mhm.
and he chose to travel in a different lifestyle, which created that distancing from his father. But in the end, what is the lesson that we have learned? Reconciliation, coming together. Spirit is greater than what the world has for us. So that wraps
Absolutely.
the great example to reach out
Yeah.
when you feel
You
that
know,
it,
I love Freddie so much. I really admire that the man that he was. I enjoyed him as an entertainer. And when I learned his backstory, what a difficult childhood he had, how he was bullied. I mean, look at his physical appearance and his teeth, and you can just imagine the bullying that he had to take from other kids as he was growing up and adults. And then to learn that his dad was so distant and didn't understand him, so didn't even try, just shut off all communication with him. And it's not that I feel sorry for Freddie, but I
yeah,
understand. It's
mhm,
like once you know that backstory, there's more of an understanding about how he was able to get up on a stage and command that stage, be
mhm,
that person that inside of him he truly wanted to be seen and to be heard.
yeah,
And when you know where that came from, all that backstory of his youth, it just
yeah,
makes perfect sense. And it made for a beautiful round of music and lyrics that came out of him.
yes,
He wrote Bohemian Rhapsody,
yeah,
and
amazing.
it was a one of a kind when they released it, and record labels didn't even want to release it. They didn't want to put out a song that long because it's a very long song.
Right, yes,
But I'm
yes,
so glad they did.
yeah.
I'm glad we got to see his creativity.
And it's amazing, Terry, because he had the platform. And hi, Jennifer. And the thing is that he brought out the essence of him, and through music and through the words.
Mhm.
And that was his
Yeah.
gift to the world. That when we go back and we listen to those songs and to the words, it encourages us. It we learn through what he went through, because sometimes we cannot go through all the lessons, right? That
Yeah.
underneath.
Right.
But he just showed
Yeah.
us you there's resilience that
Hmm.
it's like the stories in the
Yeah.
Bible. The Bible is a history of what
Yeah.
happened in those times, what could happen today. So it's
Mm.
what. Thank you, Terry. Thank
Oh, thank you, Gracie. There's a story. Um, so Freddie he went on Johnny Carson, and that episode was never released, is what I'm understanding.
you. Hmm.
But before he even got up to the stage, a little boy yelled out to him and said, "Are you the real Freddie?"
Wow.
And that struck a note in him. And when he talked to Johnny in that interview, he goes, I don't know. I don't know who the real Freddie is. Is it that entertainer on stage? Is it that little boy from growing up that would sing where his dad couldn't hear him because his dad didn't accept him? Like, who am I really? And so he goes, to answer that little boy's question, I don't know. And Carson said, maybe you're all of them.
Mm-hmm.
What
Wow.
an interesting thought.
Yes.
That sometimes we do take on a persona in a certain way when we're around others
Mm-hmm.
and when we're alone, when we're crying in the bathroom floor or in our corner, when we're praying. Do we take on a different persona? And is that all us? All of it?
Yeah. And that's what I think
Yeah.
today whisper is telling us, what the angels are telling us. You know, the angel message for today was to be yourself in spite of where you are. You know, and to remember to sit with self. And I'm actually going through a little bit of that myself. to,
Yeah.
so it's a reminder. We're okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing your
Wow.
today?
I'm sorry?
Are you doing the ponies today?
No, we're not doing the ponies today. So we're just intuitively filling into the people that are here, our P's that are here. And what I'm hearing for you all to do, I'm going to go in order of the way they came in. I'm hearing for you to form a yes or no question. You don't type it in the comments, but just hold in your mind a yes or no question that you would really like to know what the angels are saying to you about this question that you have. It could be a decision you have to make, um, a place to go, an animal to have in your life, a move. It could be anything at all. But create in your mind a question for the angels that they would answer one way or another, yes or no, as far as what would be for your best and highest good. So I haven't done this before, Gracie. They just
Oh,
told me to do it. And I'm like, okay, then that's what we shall do. So we have Mary Crincoli, who was the first one in today on YouTube.
oh,
Mary, I hope you have your yes or no question because Gracie and I are going to tune in and see what those angels are saying. I'm hearing a yes. The answer to your question, Mary, is yes. And it is a decision that you are making. I know you're working on a lot of stuff, so I don't know which question you asked. Um, but the angels are saying, yes, go for it. That's what I hear. Gracie, do you hear anything from them?
I I hear that there's one in particular. There's something in particular that Mary is actually having, uh, spending more time or questioning with. And so I support, or I sense that it is a yes, and that it would happen by the end of the month. That I'm just here
Ooh,
of the month.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I like that.
yeah,
That rings true when you say that.
yeah,
So there you go, Mary. Question answered, and even a timeline given, which
yeah.
I love. And I will be here through the end of the month. So let's see what transpires. Mary is here where I am in the South Florida area.
Yes.
And I've got to see her already a couple of times. We had a wonderful dinner together just the other night with Joanne and with Mary's sister and her brother-in-law.
Oh,
So, Mary, thank you for being with us today. And yeah, the angels are giving you a thumbs up. Go for it. I
and I
love
got
it.
I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps.
I do too. I had the chills as soon as the angel said yes. All right. So Mary says, thank you. You are so welcome. Blue Jean, you are the second P to come in today. So for our Blue Jean, I hope you have formed a question because Gracie and I are going to tune into your energy, asking the angels what is the best answer for your highest good. It's kind of faint, but I'm hearing no. Nope. So the question that you ask, it gets a thumbs down, like a no. No, we're not. It's not in alignment, is what I just heard.
I'm sensing there is something else. There's something else.
Okay.
So the no resonates because there's
Mhm.
something else in the background. She knows what it is. So
Oh, Gracie, you know what I just heard?
yeah,
This or something better. This
that's
is um, this is what I was told years ago, that when you're praying for something or you're asking for something, the way to phrase it is this or something better. And I feel like there's a something better that's going to show up for Blue Jean.
and that's what I sensed too. It's this one is because you have to put that aside. There's that other one that's coming. Thank you, Blue.
Yeah,
Thank you, Angel.
awesome. I love this. Doesn't this feel cool?
It does.
Kelly Bach. Oh, Kelly, I can't express enough my gratitude for you. Kelly is helping us to develop a design for a line of pet products that will be filtered through the Angel Speakers website on our online store. And those designs already are speaking to my heart. So thank you, Kelly. Kelly and Annie are working together on this project, and they've come up with some really cool stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And Kelly, I hope that you have a question that you would like answered, whatever is on your mind and your heart, that you want the answers to come to you from the angels. And Blue says thank you to both of us. So you're welcome, Blue. All right, Kelly Bach. You just ask the angels. My angels are so funny. They're sending up balloons, Kelly. They're just showing me all these colored balloons just floating up into the air. And it's like a celebration.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's very optimistic. It's an energy of definite yeah to that's your answer to your question. Yes, yes, yes.
Wow.
With balloons. So celebrate.
It's that's it's amazing, Terry, because I got the same thing. I was it's a yes, and what I was coming through me is that you love to have fun, and it's like a celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I was seeing confetti, so
Oh,
keep
yes.
going with that,
Confetti and balloons.
and and also hearing, don't hesitate. It's a party. When you go to a party, you're having fun because she's at that point. It's just coming out. So
Yeah.
whatever that
Well,
is a yes. And
I know that Kelly's going through a lot physically right now.
yeah,
Some repairs, Gracie. And so, whatever your question was, I don't even know if it was about your health, but whatever that question was, the answer is a big yes. And Gracie and I unanimously heard that it is a yes answer for you.
yeah.
And Kelly
And
says, very good. Yeah, it feels very good. Absolutely.
I also
All
sensed
right.
it was something that she was questioning. You know, it just was fabulous. It
Mhm.
was arty, and I think that's
Yeah.
the that you have to go on with in very well. Thank you.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you, Gracie. So Deirdre says she doesn't need a message because she doesn't have a question. But Deirdre, I just see you surrounded by light. And I hear for you to not hesitate when you're wanting to do something. They're like, no hesitation, just go all in. That's their message that they want to get to you, Deirdre. So it's not a yes answer; it's a go for it.
Mhm.
Just do you, and be your unique, beautiful hippie self, and start saying yes to some things.
And I got the same. I got the same that you're okay, and to not hesitate when you get an idea or a sensing.
Mm-hmm.
Because yours is coming from in here. And I feel it's also where you are, where you're living, Tidri. I know exactly where you're staying.
Mm-hmm.
So
Me too.
there we go. So move with that confidence. Do that. And it's
Mhm.
to some I think there's
Yeah,
some people there where you stay. So you're ready. You're there. So that's
absolutely. And Kelly, thank you for letting us know. She didn't ask about her health. She asked about a creative project that she's been working on for a while. Well, balloons and confetti your way. And Deirdre says, thank you, angels, going all the way in. Absolutely.
amazing.
All right. So we're up to Kathleen Loso. And Kathleen, I remember when you first came into the show today, you said there was something going on. You asked for prayers for yourself, and so definitely we want to lift you up. But if you have, oh, you're in need of healing. So if you have a specific question that you want to ask the angels, then hold that in your mind. And Gracie and I are going to tune in and see what the angels have to say to you for Kathleen. This is so interesting because I asked them to answer the yes or no question and they gave me a teddy bear. so, so, Kathleen, I'm not sure what that teddy bear has to do with anything, but it feels like it's some type of comfort for you. There's something, yes, there's something coming forward that's going to be very comforting in your journey that you're going through. And a teddy bear would represent that sense of safety. You know how kids hold on to a little animal, whether it's a teddy bear, a bunny rabbit, whatever. But that teddy bear seems like it's got the ability to give you a hug. And that's what is I'm feeling right now. Feel that hug, feel that love. And yes, definitely your answer is yes. It's stomach issues. I remember now, Kathleen. Yeah, well, envision holding that teddy bear right up against your abdomen and just let it pour some healing energy in there.
Mhm. I
Gracie?
yes, I was sensing that same energy that you know yourself, and you have more awareness, and I just kept being told you're growing, you're stretching, especially when it comes to the gut. That's where we harbor all that energy. And I was told that you're okay, you're going to be all right, and the teddy bear, yes, that is wonderful. So don't
Yeah,
hold on too tightly to these um, rough waters in within you. So just cleanse and you're okay. That's what I do.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I can resonate with those stomach issues, Kathleen. I've been going through that ever since I got back from India, and hopefully can get some answers for myself. And I'm praying that yours will resolve easily, with ease and grace. That's what I always say, that they will resolve with ease and grace, and your eye as well. So, and you're in our prayers, and you're in Blue Jeans Grid, so you're going to get lots and lots of healing energy coming forth. And Kelly Bach says, send love to where it hurts. Absolutely. The teddy bear is just a symbol. It's a symbol of comfort, of hope, of inspiration. Okay, I'm loving this today. We're up to Jennifer. Jennifer Langren. And Jen, I hope I get to see you Saturday at that tournament. It's called the Shamrock Dart Tournament, and it's always a fun one. So I'm just going to go in and meet up with some people and get some hugs from my dart family. All right, so Jennifer, a yes or no question from you, and let's see where it goes. Jennifer, I hear not right now, so it's not really a yes or no. It's this isn't the right timing. So whatever your question was, this isn't the right timing, and so there's no action for you to take at this moment.
That, and it's correct because I got yes, no, and I'm like, oh, what does that mean? Yes, no. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, no equals not now.
Not now. Absolutely. And Jennifer, you didn't miss the Shamrock. It's next Saturday. And I'm going to go by there. So maybe you can come by just for a few minutes and I get to get another hug from you. I've already met up with Jen while I'm down here in South Florida, and her and her husband, and got beautiful hugs.
Oh,
But
that's
I
nice.
can always use more hugs, right? There's never enough hugs to go around.
Never enough.
All right, Darlene. Darlene, you are next, my dear. And just hoping that you have that question formed, because I'm asking the angels to come with an answer for you, Darlene. I'll take that maybe, Jennifer. Maybe you'll show up at the tournament. All right, so Darlene. Well, where I saw balloons earlier, I'm seeing rays of light, like these big streams of light coming in over you, around you. I know you're in Michigan, so I'm not sure what it's like there right now with the end of winter and hopefully coming into spring. But I see a lot of lights around you. So it's bright, it feels joyful, and it feels like it's a positive to keep that in your to-do list. Because yeah, it feels like a very positive energy.
I feel the same too. It's positive.
Yeah.
I actually got a headache. And I was like, ooh. And there's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy where you are.
It's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really big.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's from the. Is she by the water? The Lake Michigan?
I think she's close to Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
I know she's in Michigan. I'm not sure what town she's in.
Yeah. There's a lot. I just sense so much. I got a headache. So just
Right. With all the energy. Yeah. Okay.
so
Well, Darlene, I hope that resonated with you. Yeah. Yeah, that one feels really good, Gracie. I just saw like all these lights just lighting up around her.
yeah.
So I think there's something great that's coming for you.
Yes.
All right, Pat Moss. Our Pat across the big pond. She's over in the UK. So, Pat, I know it's what? It's getting to be nighttime where you are right now. So, thank you for tuning in to us. And let's just see what the angels say to you, if it's a yes or a no. They're saying yes, but but sometimes there is a but. Yes, the answer is yes, but they want you to set boundaries. I don't know what your question is, so this may not even be making sense, but I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Yes, but set your boundaries. So whatever that means to you, Pat, um, that was what they said. Gracie?
I felt the same, a yes, and I kept hearing, because you're going to be pulled. The answer is yes, but you're going to be pulled in different directions. But so you have to keep, and I think it's more with yourself,
Mhm.
and that could be boundaries. But keep steady. It's a yes, but just keep steady. Don't be pulled here and here. You've been through that road before, so now keep steady. And Terry's visit really, really, I got so much joy from that and so much love and so much anchoring. So beautiful. That's what I got. Thank you.
Thank you, Gracie. And so, Pat, so much love to you. Just love you so much and sending you a big hug. Don Baker has arrived, giving us love to all the P's. And happy Sunday Fun Day. We are having fun today, Don. I'm going to have you think of a yes or no question, and the angels are going to answer it for you. We are up to Tammy Fisk. Tammy, I'm so glad you came in today. So, Tammy, if you have a yes or no question, Gracie and I are tuning in to see what the angels have to say to you. Hmm. I'm getting a similar type of answer that Jennifer got. It's not a yes or a no, but it's not now, not at this time. So it almost, what they're showing me, it feels like a baby in an incubator, maybe a little preemie that had to have a little extra baking time. It came out of the womb a little too early, and they're showing me that will grow to be amazing, that it will gain weight and grow, and before you know it, it'll be out of the incubator and in the mom's arms. So what they're saying is there is potential, but it's not the right moment for it. So it's not a cut and dry no. It's give it its time that it needs to come to fruition.
I sense the same, that there's something that there's still a lot of questioning that Tammy you're doing through whatever it is that you're birthing. So I felt the same thing too. I'm just seeing you walking up and down. I don't know what that is. So whatever it is, there's a back and forward. So perhaps maybe
Mhm.
a little bit of sitting down and doing more some other exercise, and then it will come to fruition. So it's the same like what Terry said, what the angel said. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. I'm so glad you were here today and that we got to get an answer for you.
Hmm.
And Pat says it's 7 o'clock there where she's at in the UK. So resonated with the message, and it's about moving houses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we know
awesome.
the boundaries,
Set your boundaries.
right?
All right, well, that takes us up to Don. Don Baker, if you have a yes or no question, we're going to tune in to get an answer. Oh, Tammy, I didn't even think about that. Tammy's daughter is pregnant again. I got to hold the first baby for her, Tammy's first grandbaby. I got to hold him
Yeah.
very soon after he was born. He was so tiny. It was like holding nothing in my arms. But little CJ has grown up really well and quite the kid now, isn't he? So now it's time for another new life. And yeah, it was interesting that they showed me that as using that as a metaphor
Yeah.
for you, Tammy.
Hmm.
To let it percolate a little longer.
That's right. And there, yeah, for some decisions that
Hmm.
regarding what's how we move forward.
Right. All right. So Don Baker is the last one. Um, hmm. I'm just gonna. What I need to do, Grace, is just clear because I know Don very well. I just need to clear ego.
Hmm.
Nothing about me. This is strictly angels. Your message to Don, unfiltered, with any thoughts I might have about whatever question he's holding in his heart. All right, Don, I don't know what your question is, but I'm seeing there's this one angel that's, it must be Raziel. Yeah, yeah, it's Raziel. Raziel is like the comedian of the angels.
Hmm.
And so he's like jumping up and down. And then he just holds this banner in front of him and he opens it up slowly and it says, yes. So, Don, whatever your question was, the angels want you to know that they see your heart, they see the longing, they see the struggle and the challenges. You have been through a lot, and the angels have been right there every time that you cry in the bathroom and no one's watching. Every time that you pray with all of your heart and pour it right outside of you, they're there. They're holding you through all that. And they're wanting you to think positive now because they're saying yes. Mm, I love this for my friend. Whatever your question was, it's a yes. Gracie?
Yes, I I saw a lot of yellow light. That was Razia, as you said. Or like,
Raziel, he's a comedian.
yes,
Yeah.
he's always traveling with yellow light, and I feel it's the same. There's been a longing, a questioning, something um, that has been there's been a searching. So I feel with that Raziel's yellow light that that's what the message came to change things that I received in a different way. So, but to hold steady, and to bathe in that
I
yellow.
like that, Grace.
Yes,
Such great advice, too.
yes, and bathe in that yellow light because you can't give up. Just like Terry always tells us, we're right at the edge, and we're always told, don't give up. So, thank you.
Never give up. I'm,
Take him along
as, I'm, as, I'm as stubborn as they come, Gracie. I never give up.
because half the time we're still baking. We're delicious cake. We're delicious pies. You, Dawn, I think you are a maple pie, maple with whipping,
Ooh,
because in
our,
Canada,
our comedian. Yes, I can see that.
that's the message Raziel is telling me. So you're baking, so you'll be ready soon. Very,
Yeah,
very soon.
I
Also,
love that. I love that it was unanimous with me and Gracie, Dawn, and we both heard a yes for you. And I'm just looking at the comments, and it was about Gia. So yes, hold that promise from the angels, Dawn, and don't give up hope. Never, ever, ever give up. And Tammy's
Henry.
her daughter's having a little girl. Yay!
That's good.
Yay, yay, yay. And I'll get to see her when I come for the retreat in October. Annie P's want to join in on that retreat and get to see the grandbaby, the brand new one. That would be amazing. So, Gracie,
Mm-hmm.
do you have a yes or no question for the angels?
Oh, Angel, I'm full of fun. I think I think I do. I think
Okay.
I
Okay.
I do.
Well, let's see what they answer you with, Grace.
Mhm.
Raziel is still hanging out. All right, Gracie, I have to say it because I asked 3 times and I got the same image. The answer is yes.
Ooh,
And the image they showed me was a cow.
okay.
And milking the cow, what comes out is like this delicious milkshake. I haven't had a milkshake in decades, but this delicious milkshake that gives so much energy and opportunity. So there's what do they call it? Like a cash cow. I've heard that term before, a cash cow, which means there's something, not necessarily the animal, but there's something that will bring forth the golden coins. And the image of that cow, and it was bringing forth something other than just milk. It was this delicious energy. Um, I can already taste a milkshake. I haven't had one in years. But yeah, the answer is yes. And all of that beautiful stream of energy going along with it for it to be productive, for you to be abundant. I don't know what your question was, but this is what they're saying to you.
And it's thank you, angels, and it's right on schedule. My question was terminate all jobs by the end of March and proceed forwards. So thank you. Right on the money.
Oh,
Thanks, Raziel.
that's right.
And now you.
Yeah, I think Lakshmi is going to be very near to you the rest of this month. Lakshmi is that goddess of abundance.
Yeah,
And so manifest, manifest, manifest.
all the way.
That's right. Go all in, Gracie, just like our Deirdre did. Go all in.
That's right. And staying young, heart young, and just play for all of you. You're next, Terry.
I'm next. I get to ask a question of the angels. What a treat. Let me form my question. Okay, I got it.
First and foremost, it's gratitude. The angels are just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your expansion. And you're 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 just soaring and keep moving forwards. And it's a yes.
Okay.
It's a yes. So it's a big yes. And Razio puts the yellow light.
Thank you, Raziel. Yeah. Hmm. So the question was regarding a person in my life. His birthday is tomorrow. His wife was my sister, who's in heaven now. and she celebrates her birthday in heaven tomorrow. They have the same birthday. And my question was about him because he has failing health right now. So thank you, Gracie.
It's a yes, and that yes comes because, well, not because the angel said it's coming on the foundation of where you have come from, where you have been, the breath, whatever that now you know how to go out there to him.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
it's time, and your sister's here, and she's saying thank you. You see that yellow light behind you? Right there?
I do see that yellow light.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So,
angels.
so, so, Terry, it's gratitude, and it's a yes. It's a yes
Ah,
because
thank you, Grace.
it's
Thank
filled.
you for tuning into that.
It's filled with
Yeah.
great energy, and now it's time. So thank you, Father.
Yeah. And I feel my sister, Loretta. I just feel her energy. And I know she's right there with him
Yeah.
through all the physical things he's going through right now. And,
And you're the conduit. You're the
yeah.
because we can speak to. I'll give you an example. So there's one lady, a young lady who's staying at the inn, and her sister. They're not. They're twins, but they're not getting together. There's a little bit. So she said, and we spoke about it, that she communicates with her sister, since they're twins, more on the spiritual, more
Mhm.
made of the faith.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just mentioned to her to continue in that way and talk to her and tell her what it is that she's doing. And then you see it when you meet. And so that's another way of communicating. So then you are telling,
Mhm.
just talk.
Yeah.
And you can
Thank
communicate.
you, Grace.
Thank you.
Uh, I appreciate you so much. This has been so much fun today. I think it was Dawn that said Sunday fun day.
Yes,
And that's what we've had today. We had fun with the angels,
yes,
got some questions answered, maybe put some people at ease in their mind because you heard a message from the angels.
yes.
So I'm going to read our message today from Paramahansa Yogananda, and he's still talking about willpower. Mind is the creator of everything. You should therefore guide it to create only good. If you cling to a certain thought with dynamic willpower, it finally assumes a tangible outward form. When you are to employ your will always for constructive purposes, you become the controller of your destiny. So, willpower. When I think of willpower, that was always used in like weight loss programs or when somebody was trying to have a discipline about doing something or not doing something. But we all have willpower. And when we use that for the good, when we co-create with God and we don't give up, never, ever, ever give up, then that's us exerting our willpower to bring more good into the world, to bring more light and more of an energy of love and compassion. So I love this teaching from Yogananda. It's
Mhm.
beautiful.
And you know how we always say God's will, God's willing. A lot of people yeah, in Islam, they say, Alhamdulillah, God,
Mm-hmm.
you see. So
Yeah.
even we have that in here. So it's our
Yes.
will too, and
Yes.
our mind.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
And
Really,
and deep in our soul, Gracie, we know what our plan is. So
yeah,
many people ask, what am I doing here? What's my purpose? Deep inside, we have that knowledge. It didn't leave us when we were born. We didn't come through the birth canal and all of a sudden blank. It's still in there. So
yeah,
we all have that opportunity to tune in and see our life purpose, what it's all about, what things we came here to explore and to learn about.
yeah.
So
And
use your willpower, use your stubbornness to wait for that answer and to hear it. You have to listen, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Susie Cobb, welcome in, darling. All right, so it is time for our prayers. I know we have a lot of P's that are asking for prayers for themselves or loved ones. I'm remembering Leo asking for his friend Maria, I think her name was, that has the baby that needs help, needs repairs. Um, Ruth has asked that we remember a friend of hers whose baby also, they know before it's even born that there's repairs that need to be done. So when it comes into the world, it's going to have a lot of treatment after it gets here, and praying for a safe delivery and a good delivery. My sister Billy starts her radiation treatments tomorrow. So please pray for her. She'll be there every day this week. And for 33 treatments, I think, is what she'll be going through. So please remember her. And my brother in law that I mentioned, please lift him up. He's going through a lot. And his birthday is tomorrow. And he and my sister always celebrated their birthdays together because it was the same day. So I know that this is going to be really hard for him, not having her there beside of him to celebrate.
And we remember all, I think you said it, Terry, all the things that need repairs and who are going through the the healing,
Mm,
that's
right. All right. So Deirdre gave us our daily prayer. You want to read it, Gracie? You read it so well.
prayers for all humans, Gaia, and all who live on her back, world peace, attention to human trafficking, our children, support for all families living with addiction, our troops, especially now when we're immersed in choppy waters, all the countries in the world where there is unforeseen chaos, Terry, her family, and any traveling people, and all people in the world. Thank you, dear.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Deirdre, for that daily prayer. And our Brandy P always asks us to remember anyone touched by suicide or dementia of any form. And interestingly, my sister Loretta had dementia before she passed. And I read something online today from another friend that if you have someone in your life that is at this stage and has dementia, treat them with respect, treat them with honor, love on them.
Mhm.
One of the things that struck me in what I had read was play their favorite music. You know, music is a universal language. Even if those memory cells are not working, music will reach the very soul of all of us. So, someone that maybe can't even remember their name or their spouse or their family, they'll get that music if you play it for them, and they'll hear something in there that they know is familiar and comfortable. And that's another point. Know what your loved ones like and appreciate. You know, we started out talking about Queen today and Freddie Mercury, and I see a lot of people that love Queen and love the music. So know what your loved ones' desires are. Know what they would appreciate if you're able to bless them with some music or poetry or whatever it might be.
And it's
Yeah,
funny,
it's a
Terry,
great point.
right? And Sue Seacock also spoke about the elderly, who are going through changes and not understanding, and the frustration that they cannot do what they once used to do. And
Right.
during my doula training, there was an example, an exercise where, another part of those who are going through the dementia, and that's Alzheimer's, is to be patient with them, to listen, listen to their stories, encourage them and say, so tell me about that. And it gets them into a comfort area because, as Terry said earlier today, we know where we're going. We know about us. Most of the time they're going backwards. So they're
Mhm.
not really, and they might want the simpler parts of life, and we're like, no, 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 do it this way. So listening
Mm.
to and allowing
Listen.
right and allowing them to talk, tell them, hold their hands and tell me. Thank you,
Mhm.
patience. Thank
Yeah, great point, Gracie. Thank you so much.
you.
So, Kelly Bach is asking us to pray for those who have lost loved ones to easily see the signs that their loved ones are giving from the angels and God or the universe. Kelly, thank you. I so appreciate that. And yes, I always see the signs. I lost a dear friend about almost 10 years ago, I think.
Mhm.
And as soon as he passed, he started giving me angel messages through numbers.
Wow.
And yeah, and I was asking about something just yesterday. I was asking a question of something I was going to do or needed to do. And I immediately saw that sign from him. It was 111. And and I just started laughing. I said, "Thank you, Bob."
Oh yes, Bob with his gratitude every single day.
That's right. Gratitude, Bob.
Bob, that's right. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And Sue is giving prayers to all and all that you may know love, hope, hold on to hope, and feel joy in your day. Thank you so much, Sue. You know, our newest compilation book, The Midnight Calls with the Angels, is going to be published this Friday
Oh wow.
on our 6-year anniversary. And it is The Year of Joy is the subtitle of that book. It was a year of joy for me. I hope for many of you, you were able to find joy somewhere in those 365 days that you can relate to some of these messages that are going to come forth when you pick up that book. And we'll have a launch. Ruth Anderson is going to be on with me Friday for a book launch,
Mhm.
talking about the book and sharing it and how you can get your hands on it.
And we remember the prayer that Sally always gives to us for the homeless, the forgotten, that they
Mhm.
too may know that they are here and out.
Yeah, those who feel unloved, those who feel like they're alone and don't have anybody at all. And I encourage all of us when you see someone on the streets that you know they're living on the street, make eye contact, see them. They are a human being.
Mhm.
So don't just turn your head and walk away.
Mhm.
Really look at them, give them a smile. It may be their only smile they see today. So, yeah, there's a lot to lifting up our homeless and seeing them and respecting them as a fellow human being. All right, well, that brings us to our prayer time, Gracie. So I'll offer to you if you would like to lead the prayer. You can say yes or no, and
No,
I'm be okay either way.
I will read it and you can come in at the end. You can give your prayer too. We'll do it together.
Okay, let's do that. A tandem prayer. I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's take a few minutes to take a deep breath. Inhale the presence of God. Exhale the love and the knowing of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this moment to feel the presence and the energy of God, the presence of divinity, the messages and the presence of the angels, and for those who are giving us this space, and for those who have come in to get a little bit of fueling, a little bit of sprinkling that we are all in the same place, we are loved, and thank you, Heavenly Father, thank you. Thank you for this time to come here and get refreshed and know that you are the God of the journey. You are the God who answers prayers, who takes each and every prayer, holds it in your hands, brings it close and holds it to your heart, and then looks at it and gives it a smile and says, yes, or wait a little, or puts it in the basket of answered prayers. There's so much that's going on in the world. We know that you're here, and you have always told us, even through the angels, your boat is steady, even in the rough and choppy waters, because your faith, our faith is deep. Help us to continue remembering that. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for every single person who's here. Thank you for this season of March and the reason for the season. We're going through Lent. Be with the world, Heavenly Father. And let us not be shaken by what's going on, but to come together and pray and lift those who are in the midst of whatever chaos may be going on. That their light may also shine, because our light is shining. We continue to shine the light for you. For you. We adore you. We praise your holy name. We sing with our hearts. And with our hearts, we formulate thoughts through our mind of how precious, how precious, how precious we are. How precious we are. How precious this life is. And we are protected and we are protected.
God, we lift all of our P family up to you. Anyone who is going through a challenge, a struggle, anyone who is celebrating. We celebrate the wins. We lift up the causes of our struggles and our challenges. And we have faith and belief that you are seeing each one of us. Faith and belief that as Gracie prayed, you are already answering prayers. You are already sending out the miracles to us, the signs that we can physically see. Thank you, God, for being our God. Thank you for being the giver of all life, the giver of all love, and the bringer of all miracles. I want to especially thank you, God, for Jesus, for the place he holds in my heart and in those who worship that beautiful essence of Christ and live in Christ consciousness. Thank you for Divine Mother. Help us to recognize her presence and honor her every day in our lives. We love you, we thank you, and we honor you. Om Shanti, Om Peace, and Amen. Thank you, Grace. That was such a beautiful prayer.
Thank you, Teri, for yours too.
I know that prayers are being answered even as we speak. And one of those prayers was answered in a song from Leo and Brookie.
Yes.
So I'm going to be playing that now. It's the Up, Up, Up song. So you might want to dance while this is going on, but also just take a minute and say to every person here, thank you.
I
I love you. And I certainly do. So Gracie and I will be back after the song finishes. Don't go away.
away.
Well, let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart center. And slow down your breathing.
Higher and higher and higher yet. Beyond the clouds, past the sun, that's where we're headed. By the power of the Spirit, guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, 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 we gonna raise the fire, high and high, till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, 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 we Up, up, up we go. And love lead the way. Up, up, up we go. No time to hesitate. Up, up, up we go. And it feels so good. Up, up, up we go.
Breathe in love. Breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I'd focus my mind on things that just made me blue. No reason, no rhyme, making the negative true. I didn't know what else to do, but then I found my groove. We're going up, 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 to a higher plane, up, where we can complain, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down. Up, to a higher plane, up, where we can complain, up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down.
Up, up, up we go now. Raise the vibe high and high as we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go now. Raise the vibe high and high. Set your intentions. We're off to another dimension. Up, we go. And love lead the way. Up, we go. No time to hesitate. Up, we go. And it feels so good. Up, we go. We're going higher, higher, yeah. We're going higher, higher, yeah. We're going higher, higher, yeah.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Up, we go now. Raise the vibe high and higher to the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go now. And it feels so up, we go.
Off to another dimension.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Flying high, so high.
Going higher, higher, we go.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love this song so much. I can't get enough of it. I play it in my car. We're playing it every day on Cuppa. Gracie, how do you feel about this song?
I love it. I love it. And the energy is great. And the messages, because yours and of course Leo's and Brookie's is fabulous. What really also just excites me is Max. That you are the purest of energies. Up, Max. It's a wonderful tune. It fills me with joy, and I'm ready to go face the world.
Right? That's what it does. It empowers us because it speaks to our very heart and soul, and that we can go up, up, up. We don't need to stay down in the 3D where all the chaos is. Let's just rise above it.
Exactly. I like it. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Brookie. And thank you, Teri. Thank you, Matt. I enjoyed it.
Gracie, I am so happy that you joined me today. It was great to have you here. And I know all the P's love seeing you here today. So I appreciate you and I honor you. Miss Grace Isis. You're in my heart always.
Thank you, Teri, for this opportunity to just jump in. Thank you, Peace, for allowing me again to also just inundate myself. Thank you for giving me all your love and inhaling my energy. Thank you, which is from God.
You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. All right, Peace. Tomorrow it will be a morning cuppa in the morning. So set your alarms and jump on in here. I will try to be on time tomorrow. I've asked the angels to somehow make sure I get up for that
Oh,
morning show because there were a couple of times I slept through my alarm, but not tomorrow. Y'all come in and join in. And what do I always say? Stay in your heart and stay blessed.
bye bye. Thank you.
Mahalo for being here and aloha.
Bye.